Hey, Todd here. So I'm back from a little bit of break, haven't posted anything in a while, but the company Telesin, who I did a review on their master grip for the iPhone, sent me a new grip to take a look at. They're not paying me anything for this review. It's my honest opinion. It's a new product coming out, a new grip, the ProShot imaging grip that's coming out. They sent it to me, take a look, see what I think. So let's jump into it. So now let's look what you get when you get this grip. So you're going to get your wrist strap, which is nice. You get a charging cord. You get the grip, obviously. You get a magnet that you can put on the back of your phone or an existing phone case if your phone case doesn't have a magnet already. I've got the case that came with the master grip. And I've got another auxiliary magnet on here for another device I put on my phone, but it just pops right on there with that magnet. Super easy, comes right on and off, which is great. But you get a little wet wipe thing and a cloth, cleaning cloth here if you're going to put it on your own device and you don't have the master grip case like I have. So that works well. You get a couple different 3 different color buttons for your trigger button. I've got the blue one on right now. You get this one that's pink color, and then you get one that is kind of a copper color that you can put on there to change up your color of your button if you like on there, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a nice feature. Yeah, that's what you get in the box, so that's nice. So now let's start talking functions. Once you got it mounted on your device, your phone, and I believe it's iPhone 15 through 17 that this works. I believe that's what they told me. I'm using a 16 right now, and the other grip, master grip, worked great with this. I'm using the actual iPhone camera app. I'm not using the Telesin app, which I'll load and use with that, try that as well. But right now I'm just using the regular camera app. You hold the trigger button down right here for 2 seconds. And then on top here, there's a little green light that flashes that indicates that the power's on and you should be able to function in the app. You just go to Bluetooth first and you'll find it in there. Connect it to Bluetooth, super easy, connects right up and it sees it every time. Once you've got it connected to Bluetooth, you don't have to worry about it every time. And then you've got your mode button right up here, this mode wheel that changes your from photo to video to whatever you want to work with on that, which is super simple and easy to use, which is great. You just got that wheel right there and it changes all the modes for you. Then we've got the function key right up on top here, which when you're recording video, you can hit this key, the function key one time and it'll take a still shot while you're shooting the video. You press it twice and it pauses the video, and then you press it twice again, it'll start right back up and just continue video. So that's really a couple really nice features to be able to do that, just kind of pause the video, make a correction, hit start again, and you're just still rolling. And that's really nice. It's a nice feature. And to be able to just grab that quick still of the setup so you can go back to that if need be. There's another button as well on top here, which is the screen wake up button. It's also the camera switch button that lets you switch from the front camera to the back camera. Just a quick little push on the top changes the screen. So now I'm using the back camera. Push it again, and it's the front camera's facing camera. But if you hold it, if the phone goes to sleep, you hold this down for a couple seconds, and it wakes the phone back up, which is really nice. And then you've got the zoom button up on top here. This little toggle switch thing right here, I think is probably one of my favorite features of the whole grip, is just being able to zoom in and zoom out so easily without having to touch the screen to do the little thing on the screen to go up and down. I it's absolutely one of my favorite features of these grips, is just to be able to do that. And then you can now push the button down partially before you click all the way, and you get the focus little dot screen that comes into the frame to see where you're focused at. But then that lets you use this scroll knob right here to adjust the brightness of the shot, or to take it down, up, down, that kind of thing. And we're going to look more at that when we're out in the field. But that's a really great feature too, is you just push this down, the little, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, the little box shows up on there, and then you can adjust that. But we'll look at that more when we're out in the field. So on the bottom, you've got a power switch right here. You've got your charging port right there, USB-C. You've got your charge indicator lights right there. I'm down to one light, so I got to get this thing on the charger. I haven't charged it yet. Quarter 20 mount right there, and the mount for putting your wrist strap through there to hook that thing in right there as well. We're going to get this thing charged and then head out in the field and give it a little field test. Just want to say before we get out in the field that this thing, the quality of it is really nice. Feels really good in your hand, really solid. Buttons feel good. Let's get out and test it. So at a nearby park, it's a little cold out and a little breezy, but we're going to give this thing a real world test and see what we think. So now we're all powered up and connected, so let's start taking some shots. It's kind of a what's supposed to be a reservoir over there where you can practice fishing and stuff, but thought we'd come over here and shoot some of that, but it's drained. So we'll look at some of these hoops here, which we got right over there. We'll get a look at this and see what we get. So I've got it set to portrait here, and we're just going to zoom in. I really like how quick that is. Then we'll push it halfway down, get our focus, and then like I said earlier, we can adjust the brightness, which you can see happening there, which is really really nice. Get that like that, take our shot. Very cool. One thing I am noticing, once you do that halfway click down to get the sensor, the focus spot, and being able to adjust the brightness, is that now I can't use this knob to control whether I want to do portrait or video anymore. So I got to kind of figure out how to change that so it doesn't do that. Take the photo. Yeah, I'm still stuck on that. So I don't know if I like that. It really does make it easy to hold this with one hand when you're out and about. And man, it is cold out here. So we'll get into some leaves here and get some shots of some leaves blowing. But it's really nice to be able to just whip this thing around, control the knobs, zoom, and everything with just one hand while I'm actually holding the other camera shooting this. It's making it easy. So recording some of these leaves right now, I press the function button just one time to get a still of that, which I just did, and then 2 times to pause it, which I just did right there, and then another 2, and it's going to go back to recording. That's really nice. And then just get another quick still. Got that. And we're going to stop recording. Let's make sure it got my still. Yep, there it is. There's the still shot right there. And there's the video right there. So that works really nice. I really like that feature. And again, being able to zoom with that one hand, holding it, is great. There should be water out there, but there isn't. And zoom out. super wide. That's great. Works really, really good. It's really quick and simple to take this with you. If you keep your phone in your front pocket or your back pocket, and then slide the grip into your coat pocket or backpack or whatever you're carrying, then you just slap the two together and you're ready to go. And the Bluetooth just connects right away once you've connected it with the Bluetooth. So it makes it really simple to use. Being able to do that one hand with the grip and everything, super nice. All right, back in the studio, and man, it was cold out there. But anyway, I did screw up. I forgot to use the Reef Color Telesin app that works with the grip while I was out there. It does work better with the exposure adjustment thing here, because you can double tap to reset the exposure, reset it. So you press down and then you can adjust it up and down, and then you double tap to reset it. And then you've got your some filter options with different looking cameras up here that show you some different looks. A Polaroid look. You've got kind of a regular 35 millimeter and some other little looks, different looks you can do right there, which is really nice. So I like that. And then you've got, you know, it's the same type of thing where you can reverse. It works basically the same as your regular iPhone camera app as well, except you've got the filters to work with, which is cool. So I like that a lot. And again, you can push the function button and you can see the different options you've got down there to work with the Leica, Hasselblad, your Polaroid, CCD, you know, so you've got different things to play with, which is really nice. And hit the function camera again. Oh, there we go. And then you've got some other options you can mess around with down here in the app. So the app is really cool, which I hadn't used before with the grip, where I really liked, and I put the camera strap on there. As I've said before, I'm not a big camera strap guy. I just kind of wanted to see how it would work, and it works nice, and it's adjustable, which is really good. So yeah, I would definitely suggest downloading the app, but it does work well with the iPhone camera app as well. So, you know, your choice if you want to, you know, set it up to use with the app or not, but it works good with both. And to get rid of the focus point and adjustment thing that I was saying I didn't really care for, all you really need to do if you're using the iPhone app is you just press the button here to switch from the front camera to the back camera. You just hit it twice and just adjust it, and then it goes away. So you can do that as well. And then you're going back to being able to use your function here to mess around with that, to what setting you want to be in, either photo or video or what have you. Another thing I did notice in the app, the mode dial up here in front, it moves to the different filter settings or camera settings, whatever you want to call those. It works for that. And then on the back, you've got either photo or video right here to work with, where if you're using the regular iPhone app, this thing changes your photo, video, time lapse, all of that. That's what this thing changes when you're using the iPhone camera app. So with this app, you only have the photo and video options here, right there, which, you know, is not a big deal. And then you've got some other adjustments. There's a lot more I need to look at and play around with in this app. There is another feature for this, the little flashlight that's I'm going to test in the next video. So I'm going to play around more with the app in that video to look at that, some other features. So that's something will be coming up soon when I get the flash for this, the flashlight adapter that goes on the front. So I'll mess around with the app more there, and we'll look at that a little more in depth in that video. But and I'll put a link to this in the description below. For just the grip itself right here, it's $79.99, so that you'll see that in the link below. Quality, again, this thing is built really well, feels great. If you're looking for something like this, I would highly recommend it. It's works great. I'm having fun with it. The other Master Grip that I have as well, I've had that on vacation. I use it all the time now. So I just shove this thing, I usually have it in my backpack, or it's always in my camera bag if I'm traveling with that, or just in my pocket if I'm out and about running around. I just throw it in my pocket and have it with me. That way I just can go and I'm ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I would highly recommend getting this thing. I like it. So I'm anxious to see this new flashlight that's coming out, that you're supposed to be able to do some flash with. And yeah, we'll do that in the next video. Again, I'll put a link in this description below. Appreciate you watching. As always, ask any questions, comments. I'll answer them, and I'll try to find the answer if I don't know the answer. And yeah, till next time, and I appreciate you watching as always. I'm out.